Hello, my name is Eric Roeder. I work in business development for Codilation. We're a team of website developers, software engineers, and just overall super nerds. We develop apps and websites in the obvious technology hub that is Fargo, North Dakota. That summary of my life sounds dreadful to most of the world, but I absolutely love my community and I love my job. Every week I meet incredible people who are absolutely inspiring. They have new business ideas or are spearheading giant projects to make our community better, or just are smarter than me and have great professional knowledge to share. I thought it would be relatively selfish to keep all of this information to myself, so I decided to start a little talk show. Welcome to my office. My guest this week is Barb Villella. She's a communications director for the NDSU Research and Tech Park, and she actually helped us filming earlier episodes this year of the show. I'm really excited to have her on the other side of the camera, telling us a little more about what she does for the Tech Park. Welcome, 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 Internet. Oh, man, I'm excited to be here. I'm here with my amazing guest, Barb Villella?
Yes, that was perfect. That was really good.
Yeah, no, you told me it was like a 2-year-old saying vanilla.
Yeah,
and so,
like vanilla, but
I'm here
different.
with Bison Barb.
Bison Barb.
And you actually, this summer, you were usually the other person on the other end of the camera. You were very nice to help us out with these, and so I'm excited to have you on the other side of the camera. And so, yeah, this is new and this is exciting. And so, yeah, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Barb?
Well, thanks for having me. I'm Barb, Bison Barb, actually,
Bison
Mrs.
Barb.
Kalk. Brian, our executive director here, actually, his wife gave me the name Bison Barb, and I like it. So it's Bison Barb with a Z. So I'm here at the research park, but personally, I have a daughter. She's 20. I have a dog, Pi. He's 2, so my daughter's Taylor. I should probably say that. We come from a huge family. My dad has 16 siblings. And grew up in the cities, but lived here most of my life, and I got to spend a lot of time with my big family. So, Italian American. It's a fun thing.
Yeah. Wow,
I'm proud of that.
And so, so you're the communications something.
I'm the communications director here for the research park.
And
so
I was so happy when you got that job.
I was too.
It was.
Yes, I was really excited.
There was this brief window where you were like leaving the tech park to go to a different part of NDSU.
Yeah.
And like my soul died a little that day.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait a minute, I'm the communications person now. And I'm just like, Mom, like, ah!
Yeah, it was pretty cool actually. A really fun opportunity opened up. And so I was able to get a promotion here after just being at the park for a few months. So I went from the front desk here to now kind of operating the park's communication, which is a huge leap, but it's super fun. And I get to work with Eric every day. So that's pretty fun. And Maddie, of course, is pretty fun
this
too,
is exciting. So part of your job, your new role, is really kind of spearheading the Innovation Challenge. Can you explain what that even is?
Yeah, so Innovation Challenge is a competition that the park puts on here at NDSU. So we partner with the colleges around the area, and this year for the first time, we opened it up to all colleges. So we had a team from Baylor fly in Texas, and we had Mayville State and Concordia, MSUM, NDSU. We had tons of schools represented. So it was really fun. We had 44 teams that participated. And it's a competition for innovators. So if you have an idea or you want to help a community organization or company with a problem that they're having and solve that, that's basically what Innovation Challenge is. We take students in and we do some professional development with a series of boot camps. We have this big kickoff event. We have tons of amazing sponsors, which of course right here I will mention they are amazing.
We better take a picture of that.
So thank you to our sponsors, because obviously this is a privately funded competition, and without them it couldn't take place. So of course, huge shout out to them. So students will come in, and Scott Meyer with the Nice Center at NDSU has been a great partner. He led all of our boot camps, and also at the Project Showcase and our finals, he was our MC. So we had fun people like Anthony Molzan and Patrick Kirby were our MCs for Hype Night.
Those
guys. We had...
Of course, they are the Hype Night people.
When you have an event called Hype Night, the only 2 people that come to mind really in my brain are Anthony and Patrick. So clearly that was our dream team.
I get the stage was probably just this disgusting nuclear...
It was so much fun. And then me too, because I think Eric and and I have similar energies as well.
Right.
So all of us together, it was just a really fun event, and we had a live DJ AP Anthony Price came and mixed some records. That was our kickoff event, and we gave prizes away the whole time to students. We had lots of swag and gift cards and things like that. So we just basically took any ideas that they had, and we paired them with mentors in the community that could help them. We had some great judges come in from all over the community, Shields and Sanford and Midco, and all these really, really great companies that have been super supportive of us came in and said, yeah, we want to help. So we did that, and we went from 44 teams down to our final 12.
So yeah.
And then that was this week was our final
3-minute
live
countdown,
pitch to the audience. This is go time, and I did the countdown in the front row, and none of the teams really went over. It was perfect.
That's good. So yeah, so the finals were this week, and
yes.
like I said, every time I see you, I saw this amazing blank today. Can you tell us, just so people are watching, they can kind of get an idea of what some of these ideas are. Can you tell them some of the examples of the contestants that?
Yeah, so we have 3 tracks. So we have entrepreneurship, social impact, and graduate research. So entrepreneurship is pretty much anything. Our winner actually in entrepreneurship was DeBart Engineering. They made a windmill that uses basically a super fluid material that can't break down. It's using farm waste and recycling it. That creates less friction in the windmill. It reuses its energy. It's way more complicated than that, but it's and they're very, very smart students, so I don't want to dumb the idea down too much. But basically, Department of Commerce was at our event and was like, "This is an amazing idea. Here's my card. Give us a call." So they're thinking about moving forward to Innovate ND, which is another program that we work with at the park.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to take these student teams, their inventions. We help grow them, and then hopefully they will then also enter Innovate ND, which is a separate program that Department of Commerce and us work on that basically gives money to businesses to grow in North Dakota.
Right, and then hopefully they'll need a website or some software.
And that's where our friends from Codalation will absolutely come into that picture. So yeah, we had lots of really great teams, and that was a really good one. We had another team, a 3D printing team that is working on a biocomposite material that can be recycled, and so so you can't get your intellectual property stolen. It's going to be a service that comes and collects all of your 3D printed material that you take from your lab.
Yeah.
It destroys them. It rebuilds them into something else and sells that into recycled material. Plus, it's not using plastics. It's going to be using some sort of environmentally friendly materials, and of course it's way cooler than that. I am not giving it enough credit.
There's a lot more. We're communicators. We're not the scientists.
The 1-second version of their idea is a little different than their 3-minute pitch.
You're supposed to break it down and make it for everyone, and I think that the gist of what that is there.
Yeah.
So if there's somebody who's watching who maybe has a better scientifical thought, or if they have a big idea, how do they go about applying for next year's stuff?
Yeah, so next year's Innovation Challenge, we already have the dates for that. Go to our website, ndsuresearchpark.com. There's an interest form on there. If you are interested in anything about Innovation Challenge, whether it's volunteering, becoming a mentor, becoming a sponsor, or just you have an idea that you would like to submit, you can already do that on our website right now at ndsuresearchpark.com. Any of our social medias too, NDSURTP. Reach out to me and I'll get you in contact with whatever you'd like to do.
Honestly, worst case scenario with this is you would have a meeting with you.
Yeah, I mean, and
it's a delightful meeting, even if it goes nowhere.
We're happy to help, and our main focus is really just connecting people with resources. So any entrepreneur in the community, we are wanting to connect you with resources. Right. So we do a broad spectrum of things. Innovation Challenge is one little tiny piece of the puzzle that I do. And it's student focused. We're trying to just put them in front of industry. We're basically connecting students to industry is what we're trying to do. So and making sure that fluid transition happens, because people like Eric every day that students come in and they have an idea, they meet with them and kind of see where it goes.
Here's a real way to make your idea into something. And
well, we had some great ideas, and I hate to only pick out a couple of them, but there were some really great teams. We have a video. The Bison Information Network actually is making a video for us. Yeah. So we'll have that this year, which will be fun. Yeah. And I took tons of photos, but don't worry, I got a new camera. So
she was so picky about things. We were talking before the show, and you're like, I need a new camera. These aren't enough megapixels.
It just, I like a clear, crisp picture. And I have a thing. It's okay.
Oh man,
I'll
Barb,
get
I'm happy that you're here instead of filming and sitting in the chair. In fact, I made a business chart this
Yes!
week, and this is kind of going over my
I am so
mood
excited.
during the entire history of this show.
Oh my
So
goodness.
this was when it was just me going solo, and I was the angry emoticon.
Can I take a picture of this?
You can. And
During the show? That's okay.
Yeah. And then this is where you came in, and I became happy with the filming. And then Maddie's here,
Yes.
and then I got like the D happy.
Oh, yes.
And then when you're sitting in the chair, I'm past, and I evolved this into Raphael, and he's super happy. And so,
That is, I think that's the best chart I've seen thus far. I think that could win awards actually for creativity.
No.
I think there might be an Addy for that. Maybe.
Wow, that's bold. We'll see.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. So besides your role at NDSU at the
Yes.
Tech Park here, you also work a lot with the Botanic Garden Society in
Yes.
town. Can we talk about what that is and
Yes.
your role with them?
Full disclosure, I am a plant killer. So not on purpose. I try to keep plants alive, but I kill them. But the Northern Plains Botanic Garden Society has this really fun garden in between the Yunker Farm and Homeward Animal Shelter up in North Fargo.
Mm-hmm.
We have tons of different gardens. There's like 8 or 9 different gardens. There's a alphabet garden, a kids garden, a fairy garden. There's chrysanthemum, and anyways, there's tons of gardens. And actually, Matt Chaucy from Be More Colorful made a 360-degree garden tour for us.
Oh.
So I have that on my phone. And besides that, I can just click this garden tour, and then it has goggles that I hook up onto my phone. So when I want to walk around the garden, I can just look around it. And when I show people like how fun our gardens are in the winter, I can just have them put on these 3D goggles, and it's like a
noticeably dreadful outside right now.
It is dreadful. However, he came out in like the height of summer, so all of everything is blooming.
So pretty.
And it's just, we have a beautiful miniaturist called Ina Lyons. That is her name. She made this fairy garden. It looks like a Smurf village, and it's in the middle of this little forest, and it's just a fun, whimsical little thing. There's a xylophone out there. So yeah, I love gardens, but I just kill plants. So I figured if I could help with this garden, then that would maybe deem my soul from all of the years of killing plant life around. So
you live in North Dakota. We're kind of good at killing plants out here.
Yep. And we're in the caring catalog right now. We're trying to help expand our paths in the garden to make them more ADA accessible. So we've got a spot in the caring catalog this year, which was really cool, to expand our garden for everybody to be able to come into it, because I think it's really important that everyone can experience nature, because it's such a healing thing.
It's such a healing thing.
We made an edible forest. It's going to be basically a forest library, and it'll be all plants that bear fruit.
Mm-hmm.
We built that. We've got the gate out there, and so when it warms up, or even now, you could go out there and take a look. But yeah, it's a fun garden. Hopefully, eventually, we'll have a year-round thing that people can go to. In the middle of winter, you can hopefully get to some tropical oasis. But we've got an annual meeting coming up at the beginning of next year, where I got to go to Washington, D.C. They sent me there.
I remember that.
And so I got to learn all sorts of really fun things and meet people from gardens all over. And we have someone from the Portland Garden coming to hopefully expand our Japanese garden, hopefully get a koi pond. That's just Barb's personal mission. But we'll get there, don't worry. Usually I get what I want.
You'll get there, yeah.
But we need support, of course. So I volunteer. I'm on the board. But if other people want to get involved, we have tons of opportunities. So
I love that. So that kind of rolls into our next question. So each week we ask this, and is there anything that we can do to help you in the tech park or anything with the Botanic Garden Society?
Yes. So at the tech park, if you'd like to help in any way to get in contact with professionals or entrepreneurs, or if you need professional development, we're here as a resource. So contact me, and Eric will put my information up there, I'm sure. But I'm on NDSU RTP in all forms. So Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can contact me there. And LinkedIn as well. I'm learning LinkedIn.
Oh, there's so many.
There's so many.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah, so try to contact me there.
Find someone on your preferred social media.
Absolutely. And, give to the park. We run off donations. So we are not privately funded. We have to raise our own money. So if you like the work that we do, please reach out that way too. With the Botanic Garden, kind of same thing. If you want to volunteer, we do a lot of classes. We just had a treetop workshop. We have workshops all the time. We have events at the garden, and we just like to have people. It's a free garden too. Did I mention that? So you can just kind of enjoy it for free. So if you want to keep going on, then you can volunteer or
check it
reach
out.
out to
Give them
them.
some money. Give them some time.
npbgs.com. That's our website.
Say that again, because I was talking.
That's okay. Northern Plains Botanic Garden Society. So just the acronym for that. So NPBGS. And I'd be happy to get in contact with you too. But we just want to spread the word. We want people to know it's there. We want it to expand. I'm a former teacher, so it's important to me that we try to expand what we can.
Oh, I love it. So
Everyone.
you can't come down to the Nerdatorium and like not get a nerd question.
Yes.
So I was thinking about this week, and so what cartoon character do you feel like is like your animated kindred spirit?
Well, I asked my daughter this question because I really wasn't sure, and I thought she'd be an accurate person.
Right.
She told me I was the Tasmanian devil. And so I'll have to just stay with that because she knows me best. I will use that as a positive thing because I feel that the Tasmanian devil just might be misunderstood. I feel like there could be some miscommunication there. There's clearly something else going on there. I feel that I walk into a thing and I just like barb it up. There's a tornado, energy has risen. Usually I'm productive. Sometimes I make computers explode.
Sometimes you make computers explode, and most of the time they work. And so,
Usually.
I was mildly, and I couldn't do this because this is an hour thought. Like, this is hours of research for me, but I'm kind of Emmett from the Lego movie.
Okay.
Or like Josh and I joke that I'm Pinky in the Brain. And like he's the brain and I'm Pinky.
Oh, okay. I've never
From
seen the Lego
Animaniacs. Oh, geez, you should do
Sorry.
your life a favor and do that. So yeah, when we're getting into cartoons and nerd stuff, that's kind of when we should wrap the show up, I feel like. Barb, do you have anything else?
No, thanks for having me. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Eric.
Yeah.
I appreciated this. This was,
Yeah.
I mean, thank you. I think we're good.
Good. All right. Well, thank you for stopping down. Thank you for your infectious positive energy and filming this summer and just being an awesome cheerleader for everyone here. So,
well, Eric does so much in the community too. So someday I hope to be just like Eric.
I'll settle down.
But in the meantime, I'll just do what I can. But yeah, thanks.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
Have a good weekend,
Go
everyone.
Bison.
Yeah.
Did I say Maggie?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We have that sound bit though, so then you can.
Okay.